What is it that you spend your time on? What is the one thing or even the many things that draw your attention away constantly? Hey, I'm TJ and this is Chasing Jesus. I was spending some time with the Lord yesterday and I was reading in 2 Corinthians 4:18, which says, "So we do not focus on what is seen, but on what is unseen. For what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal." This really spoke to me because I spend a lot of my time focusing on the things that I can see, the things I can touch, see, feel, hear, all those things. And I don't spend a whole lot of time focusing on the unseen, my prayer life, my focus on God. I'm focusing on the wrong things. We live outwardly to inwardly. Now bear with me. But we see, hear, feel, smell, all these things impact and form our reality. It's something we were taught to do. It's what culture tells us to do, and ultimately it's what the world tells us to do. You see, when Jesus came to the world, he flipped everything upside down. Through Jesus' life, death, and resurrection, we can become a new creation. And when we become that new creation, we start living from the inside out. You see, we're not called to live from the outside in like we are so used to, but rather now we're called to live from within Him outwardly. Okay, think of it this way. We are a spirit with a soul inside a body. When Christ saves us, He starts with our spirit. You see, changing the inside of us changes the inside of the tomb and doesn't just whitewash it. Check out Matthew 23:27. Do you see it now? We were created to be spiritual beings inside this physical casing of a body. And Paul words it this way in 2 Corinthians 4:7. "Now we have this treasure in clay jars so that this extraordinary power may be from God and not from us." But why is this so important? Why is this such a big deal? And what does this have to do with what I'm focused on? There is so much security and freedom in knowing the truth. There's so much wisdom in knowing the spiritual world is real and that it's more than just what we see, feel, hear, and touch. John 4:24 says, "God is spirit, and those who worship Him must worship in spirit and in truth." Truth be told, this world is passing away so quickly. You and I are just a vapor that's fleeting in the wind. Just think about the life you've lived already, the years and how they've passed by, how every year seems to go by quicker now. It's just like the brother of Jesus said in James 4:14, "Yet you do not know what tomorrow will bring, what your life will be, for you are like a vapor that appears for a little while then vanishes." How important is it for us to know the truth? How important is it for us to realize this life is fading and slipping away? All those precious times that you could be building up for the kingdom, that you could be running the race, that you could be finishing strong, all of those are coming to an end. So I'll ask you again, where are you putting your focus? Are you focused on the things of this world, the things that you can touch, experience, things like that, the physical? Are you focused on those things that are going to wither away? Or are you focused on the things that won't wither away? The goodness of God, time in His presence. Are you focused on your relationship with Him first and loving others second? You see, when God speaks to me, when He reveals things like this to me, I hide them away in my heart. And they're so intimate to me. They're so personal. But it's really God teaching me more about this spiritual thing. It's God teaching me more about what is unseen and what I can't see. And it's God diverting my attention away from the physical world and what I think is important. Time is ticking by. Now, more than ever, we need to be spiritually aware. And I get it. You're probably sitting there saying, "Yes, TJ, I hear you, but how do I get there?" Well, it's simple. You walk in the Spirit. Paul says in Galatians 5:16, "I say then, walk by the Spirit, and you will certainly not carry out the desires of the flesh." He then goes on to say in Galatians 5:22 through 25, But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. The law is not against such things. Now those who belong to Christ Jesus have crucified the flesh with its passions and desires. If we live by the Spirit, let us also keep in step with the Spirit. Focusing on the spiritual and walking in the Spirit is simply taking those opportunities to be Jesus to somebody. It's getting in the Word, not because it saves you, but because it changes you to be more like Him. It's denying the world, including what you think in your own head, and it's conforming to the Word that God has given you. We really hope you're getting a lot out of these videos. We hope that it's helping you come closer to God. It's something that we're passionate about, and we love doing this. We love building this online village of people. So if you're getting something out of this, take a second to write a comment below and let us know what you're getting out of it. Also, if you have any topics that you want us to talk about, just put them down below in the comments as well. If you're enjoying these videos, we ask you to hit the like button and consider subscribing. As a reminder, we put out a new video every Monday, so be sure to tune in for those. We hope you guys have a great day and enjoy the rest of your week. And most importantly, we hope you always continue to chase Jesus. Gotta have love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, for this is the fruit. We're Baptists, we didn't do fast songs.